So we've done a little bit of tinkering and we're kind of out of trouble for now. It's not very convincing, if I'm honest, though. I still feel like we could completely collapse at any point. However, we're up to third in the league, and if I quickly show you how and why, you left us after that Chelsea defeat there. Somehow we turned it on against Dortmund and won 4-1. Again, don't ask me how, but we did. We then beat Bournemouth 4-0 at home. Kind of a given considering where Bournemouth are in the league. They're rock bottom. We went away to Man City. Now, this was the real sort of acid test, wasn't it? And we went away to Man City, got absolutely battered, had one shot on target. XG was poor, everything was poor. So, yeah, it looks like we failed there. Beat Man United. Apparently, we enjoy beating Man United, so I'm not gonna argue with that, of course. And then we really did struggle to beat Aston Villa at home. If I remember, yeah, we sort of did play the better team. However, we should be beating Aston Villa by more than 1-0. And in the end, they got an own goal. Conor Bradley own goal in the last minute. So anyway, moving on. We've picked up quite a few, 5-6 wins on the bounce in the league there. However, as you can tell, pretty much all of them are against lower opposition. No sort of big games there, really. Struggling in the UEFA Champions League, though. We followed the win up, the 2 wins there up with a loss to Club Brugge away and then a draw with Nice. And we were lucky, really lucky there. So that sits us in 16th place. Kind of all to play for, really, in the Champions League. And that's why we're about to play Roma away. Hopefully we get a win that would sort of cement our position in the top sort of half of the league phase. And then we're going to come back for the West Ham game at home there. But side note, a couple of things I do want to show you. Where are we? Ben Doak still developing really nicely. Of course, his dribbling there. Acceleration and pace has come on nicely. He is developing nicely, as we said in the last save. Now, I'm in a bit of a problem here. So, I offered Virgil van Dijk a new contract, didn't I? He took a wage cut, which was quite nice to see, just for no apparent reason. However, he signed the contract till 2025. And I didn't realise this until I'd gone into contract negotiations that, according to my board, wherever they may be, we do not sign players over the age of 30. That's fine. There is... Where did I see it? Something about giving... there we go, over this side. Maximum 1-year contracts for players over the age of 30. Over the age of 33. Now, Van Dijk is 33, so... Only after I got into contract negotiations, I realised I could only give him a 1-year contract. So I didn't want to back out. So we offered him a new contract till 2025, which is literally in 7 months' time. Of course, we can't enter negotiations with him now because he's just signed a new contract with our club. So I'm worried that the Saudi clubs will come in January for him and try and sign him. There's not a lot I can do about it now. Because, he's got 7 months left on his contract. I can't offer him a new one. And because my board wouldn't let me offer him more than a 1-year deal. So I'm also worried that Mo Salah, we'll try and get rid of that sort of stipulation at the end of the season. But Mo Salah next year will be 33. So I'm thinking of potentially offering him a longer deal now while he's 32. I don't know if that will work. And then, of course, you've got Alisson, that's 32 as well. So... I don't really want to keep these players on sort of 12-month rolling contracts because that just means in January Saudi clubs or whoever can come in and just pick them off me. So yeah, I'm very probably 75% sure that Van Dijk will go and not go in January, go at the end of the season. However, I'm pretty sure we'll sign a pre-contract agreement come January, but we'll keep an eye on that. Obviously, January is only 20-ish days away. But for now, we'll kind of put that to the back. We'll get into the Roma game and hopefully, put ourselves in a better position to qualify from the Champions League phase. So this is the team for the Roma game. I've not tinkered too much. I've wanted to put out a strong team, really. I would like the win just to sort of help us cement that place. We've got Alisson in goal, Trent, Gomez, Kanate and Robertson in the back four. a midfield three of Gravenberch, Szoboszlai and Thiago, and a front three of Mo Salah, Curtis Jones and Darwin Núñez. I have tinkered with the tactics. We'll talk about that more when we get into the game. I've stuck with a 4-3-3, so it won't look too much difference, but we have changed the insides of it a little bit more, sort of thing. So let's kick off the match, and like I just said, we're continuing with the 4-3-3. However, we've changed our DM to more of a ball-winning midfielder now. Seems to be working quite well. I know Thiago's not really good for that position, but Bajcetic is, I think, a little bit unfit. So we've got Thiago there for now. And as well as that, I think we've changed our Mezzala to a attacking Mezzala rather than a supportive one. Apart from that, we've gone to more of a quicker pace, a quicker tempo in the way we play the ball. Hopefully you're seeing that sort of now. And of course, we've taken a few of the instructions off, tried to simplify it a little bit more. I thought we need to change something, and I thought maybe playing a bit more simpler. Oh, and there's Gravenberch just headed wide there. Playing it a bit more simpler might benefit us. It seems to have. Darwin Núñez has taken a knock, but our mentality, we're playing with a bit of a balanced mentality at the moment. However, I can see me moving that more to a positive in the near future. And there's a good little win back there from Roma, and that's gone wide. Worried there. Thought they were going to, after all that positive talk about our tactics, I thought they were going to catch us on the counter-attack there, but luckily not. Possession-wise, they are beating us. I'm just having a look at the league now, and yeah, we're in the middle, which is nice place to be. We probably shouldn't have lost against Club Brugge. We should have been sort of further up the table, but we've got a few games to fix that, so that's not a worry. Into Szoboszlai, is that a penalty? It is a penalty. We'll take that. Mo Salah, I'm assuming, will take the penalty as usual. As if it is a penalty. I think it's VAR, isn't it? Yeah. And we've got a penalty. There we go. This will be a nice goal just before half time. Just what we need going into that second half. Mo Salah steps up. That's a good penalty. That's top corner. Really good penalty there from Salah. 10th goal of the season. And more of the same, please. Let's see where that takes us in the league. Just probably 10th. No, 13th. Can't get my maths right. But we're staying in touch there with the leaders, with the top 8. So that's the most important thing, isn't it? Just show them a bit of encouragement. I think we've played the better team. Let's not worry about possession at the moment. Let's just worry about the shots we're getting off. And 6 shots, 4 on target is not to be moaned at, is it? Not really. Not away from home. And especially not a decent-ish team like Roma, really. So I would like another one, though, just to sort of seal the deal, really. However, it looks like Roma might be on the attack now. Could really do a winning this ball back and getting a counter-attack of our own. But into the box. Oh, and that's a good save there by Alisson, and that was lucky, really lucky there at the end. I'm just going to make a sub now. Núñez is ran his race. He's dead. Let's also bring on McAllister there and put him in the box-to-box position. I thought about, I put Van Dijk there. I mean, he can play there apparently. May as well take Thiago off. He's not really doing too much. I say that now. Oh, and he's kept that out. I thought that was in. I mean, Roma are starting to turn the screw a little bit. All that positive talking, and I'm getting a little bit nervous now. They do seem to be hammering our goal. I just need to stay strong defensively. There's Alexander-Arnold, not quite off the line, but gets it away. Alisson there with a save again. He's played really well for me. Apart from Robertson, our best player, and that's easy to see. Looks like our midfield's not really turned up. Gravenberch is having a poor game by the looks of things. Might bring Diaz on though, just to see if we can get any at second goal, really, just to sort of put it beyond doubt. But he's not had the best season for me, Luis Diaz, so far. So yeah, see how that works out. But I'm still not. Although we're playing okay, I'm still not completely confident and happy and comfortable with the team. Thing is, I'm moaning, but we've just won 6 on the bounce in the league. But until we start beating the bigger teams and stuff, it's not good. And how has he hit that over the bar? So there might be a few more tinkerings to come. But it looks like we've really ground out a 1-0 win here from that Mo Salah penalty. You've got to take them as they come, and we will take that. You won't see me complaining about winning 1-0 away from home. So that puts us in a better position in the Champions League there. We get the 3 points. We're going to go away now and play the West Ham game in the Premier League. And hopefully, there we are. We're 12th there. So 2 points off 8th place. It's not really anything to moan at. We've got 2 games left at the end of January to play. So, yeah, hopefully we can, keep it in our own hands, really. But we're going to go play the West Ham game now. Fingers crossed we can get another win there. And, yeah, end the episode on a completely different note to last. So, team for the West Ham game, we have rotated again. So, let's just run you through the team. We've got Alisson in goal, Alexander-Arnold right back. We've got Quansah, Van Dijk and Tsimikas making up the back 4. Alexis McAllister, Bajcetic and Szoboszlai in the midfield 3. And then we've got a front 3 of Salah, Ben Doak and Diogo Jota. So, about to kick off, and I'd like to think that we've got enough to beat West Ham. They're not the team they were last season. They're sort of struggling near the bottom, and we're at Anfield, so I would like a good performance. I'm hoping for a good performance anyway. Of course, I know we've got a few youngsters. I say youngsters, they're probably 20, 21 now. I think 22 actually. So, but we've got Ben Doak, Stefan Bajcetic and Quansah all playing in the same team. So we're going in the right direction there, really. Tsimikas now with the ball. And that's Salah just wide there. That would have been a nice early goal for us. Doesn't look like it's happening, but we've started on the right foot. That's the main thing. Trent with the throw in. Down the line to Jota. Would be nice to see Ben Doak get on the score sheet, wouldn't it? West Ham playing around with it at the back there. Can we nick it back? I do like it when sort of you play the press and you win the ball high up and then score from it. Doesn't happen as often as I'd like, not going to lie. But West Ham just feel comfortable in knocking it about, I think. Would be nice to nick it off them. Don't look like it's happening though. Just hopefully they don't go on the attack and score, that's all I'm saying. They really are enjoying a little bit of a spell of possession here. There we go, Ben Doak. I was going to say, can we get the ball off him there? That's Ben Doak to Tsimikas, back to Ben Doak. Nice ball through to Szoboszlai, to Jota, and there's a brilliant 1-0 Diogo Jota goal. Good team goal that, really. Nicely won back there by Ben Doak, good to see. A little bit of a connection there with Tsimikas by the looks of things, and yeah, good credit to those two. 1-0 up inside 15 minutes. Let's hope for another one and then we can relax. Does that sound good? Trent now to Salah to McAllister. Trent's got the ball back out wide again. This is nice. This is nice football. And is that offside though? I thought that was offside, if I'm honest. I hope it isn't. I hope I'm completely blind. No, it was offside. It did look it. I can't moan about that one. But good to see Jota in those positions again. Hasn't scored that many goals at all for me this season. I think, if I'm right, it said the 4th goal of the season. So considering we are January nearly, it's not good, is it, for 4 goals for a striker? But nice little run there by Salah, and he's hit the post and that's come back out. I was going to say as far as apparently Leicester, West Ham. I think it's because I think that was Iheanacho, wasn't it? And I just immediately thought Leicester. It probably wasn't even Iheanacho now, was it? But yeah, sometimes I'm just away with the fairies. But here's Van Dijk now, plays it to McAllister. Bajcetic in the middle, got plenty of space, plays it to Salah. This is nice football. Is that Ben Doak? I was going to say, is that a nice little curling effort there from Ben Doak? And apparently not. But we're dominated. We've had a lot of highlights. Szoboszlai hits the post himself now. I think we've hit the post twice. Or 3 times. No, twice. This is the performance that I like to see. However, for the amount of shots we've had, we should be more than 1-0 up, shouldn't we? And hopefully Szoboszlai gets one now, just before half time. Or have I jinxed it? Yeah, of course I have. Corner from Tsimikas now. Can we finish the game off just before half time? No. It comes back to him for a second go now. Penalty? No, it doesn't look like it. Always get excited when a player falls over in the box because they just seem really soft, don't they? In FM24, I feel like he's really having a go at the ref there, wasn't he? Yeah, I feel like they're quite soft. Some of the ones I've conceded anyway, but I suppose it's always the same. That's a good save there. Yeah, if they're penalties for you, they're not soft. But if they're against you, they're always soft. So, good half though, 1-0. Let's just get straight into the second half. And yeah, I am happy. But if I say I'm not, you might try a little bit harder. So, we need another goal. The longer it goes on at 1-0, you just become more and more nervy about it. Not doing too bad in the league though. 6 points off the top. Of course, we've got the second round of big games to come, haven't we? You know, I think we've got to play Chelsea again, City again, I think Arsenal again, yeah. So we've got big games coming up, but let's focus on this game and hopefully here, Bajcetic, Salah, Szoboszlai, 2-0. Yes, that's 2-0. Love a Szoboszlai goal. Always scores from the edge of the box. He's got a hell of a strike on him, but 2-0 now. I feel better. I think we can start taking some players off and maybe bringing a few players on. I think Elliott there, where I didn't realise McAllister. I had him in the ball winning midfielder position. I usually put Bajcetic there. But anyway, we'll take off Salah. We'll put on Diaz there, and yeah, I think Trent looks like he's knackered. I think we'll bring him off. There you go. And it all looks good. Apart from this little bit here. Bit of jittery. We haven't had that in a while, have we? But there's a free kick. Don't think there's going to be anything of it. Unless they're going to show us the highlight. No, I don't think so. I can say, I was just about to look at the stats there and thought, West Ham have not. Is this a Diaz goal? It is. It's 3-0. Diaz has literally been on the pitch, minutes? And he scores a nice little goal there. So that's good. Szoboszlai involved again. He scored 1, assisted 2. So he's having a fantastic game. But yeah, I was just looking at the stats and West Ham have only had 2 shots on target. We've really done well to keep them at bay. And are we going to get another goal here? Ben Doak. Oh, keeper pushes it wide. But he really needs to work on his long shots, I think. He's not great with those sort of finishes, but here is Tsimikas for the corner into Elliott, and it gets cleared there. But I'm very happy. I mean, Szoboszlai there with his arms out. Is he geeing up the crowd? I don't really know what he was doing there. But he's taken an age for this free kick, so hopefully it better be good. Nice little in-swinger on the head of someone. But here we go. Jota, 4-0. Hat-trick? Or no, doubles his tally. There you go. Yeah. Szoboszlai has 3 assists and a goal. I mean, if that's not a 10 out of 10 performance, I don't know what is. Hopefully there, West Ham... Oh, he's kept that. I was going to say, hopefully there, West Ham do not score. Looks like we've kept that out. 4-0. I'm happy with that. I'm happy to call that a day. I wouldn't mind an extra goal, but we'll make a couple of subs. Should we take him off? No, we'll leave him on, I think. For now, there we go. Just hopefully this game will come to a natural conclusion. And I mean this is probably my biggest performance of the season so far. So yeah, I'm really impressed, and hopefully we continue in this fashion. I know we've got a sort of a busy end of December / beginning of January coming up. So hopefully this gives us confidence and we can now go forward and pretend last episode never happened, where we kind of just saw lots of losses. So yeah, good stuff. We're kind of hopefully back where we should be, or near enough. And hopefully we can start bringing a few more of those youth players back in on the second half of the season. So thanks for watching, guys. I know I don't always say it, but I do appreciate everything. Please give the video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And of course, I'll see you in the next part of the series.